Chosen one, if you're watching this video at this exact moment, it's not by chance. You've been divinely guided here because the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. The universe is conspiring in your favor and divine timing has finally come to your life. Everything you've prayed for, everything you've desired in the silence of your heart is about to manifest in an extraordinary way. You've gone through trials, faced challenges that seemed impossible, but remained steadfast. And now, the universe recognizes your unwavering faith. This message you'll hear today will completely change your reality. It's not just another promise. It's the announcement of the turning point that's already happening in your life. Before we continue with this transformative message, I need you to do 3 things to amplify this powerful moment. Subscribe to the channel right now to receive more divine messages like this video so this energy reaches more chosen people, and comment below with the word moment to declare that you're ready to receive your transformation. If you're truly chosen, you'll stay until the end of this message, because your spirit already recognizes that this truth was destined for you. Get ready, because divine timing has arrived and your life will never be the same. Your journey of abundance begins now. Chosen one, the moment you've been waiting for so long has finally arrived. This isn't just any moment, it's a divine moment orchestrated by the heavens, prepared especially for you. You feel it in the depths of your being, don't you? That sensation that something magnificent is about to happen in your life. If you're watching this message now, it's because the heavens conspired for you to receive it at exactly this moment. The entire universe moved so this message would reach you when you needed to hear it most. This is no coincidence. It's divine timing manifesting in your life. For years, you've been walking through a desert of trials. You faced difficulties that seemed endless. There were moments when you questioned your journey, moments when tears fell silently as you asked yourself, when will it be my turn? Today, I bring the answer to that question. Your turn is now. Divine timing doesn't operate according to human calendars. It has its own perfection, its own wisdom. Every obstacle you faced, every door that closed, every no you received, all of this was part of a greater plan. A plan to prepare you for this exact moment. The trials didn't come to destroy you, but to shape you, to strengthen you, to transform you into the perfect vessel to receive the abundance that's coming. Now, the waiting is over. The preparation time has fulfilled its purpose. You're ready to receive what has always been yours by divine right. The doors that were closed are opening. Opportunities that seemed impossible are materializing before your eyes. The financial resources you need are being released at this exact moment. Can you feel the change in the air? It's as if a weight is being lifted from your shoulders. It's as if a sudden clarity is taking over your mind. It's divine timing arriving, sweeping away all doubts, all uncertainties, all fears that have kept you trapped for so long. Divine timing hasn't just arrived, it has brought with it an avalanche of blessings that will flood every area of your life. Your relationships, your finances, your health, your inner peace, everything is being elevated to a new level. The universe is saying, no more waiting, no more suffering, no more limitations. The time of abundance, prosperity, and complete fulfillment has arrived. At this moment, as you hear these words, something is moving in the spiritual realm. Decrees are being signed with your name. Angels are being dispatched to open paths before you. The entire universe is reorganizing itself to favor your dreams, your projects, your aspirations. Visualize for a moment that debt that kept you awake at night being completely paid off. That professional opportunity that seemed just a distant dream becoming reality. That relationship that needed healing being restored. That inner peace you so desired filling your heart. All of this is happening now because divine timing has arrived. But understand this, divine timing requires receptivity. It requires that you be open to receive, that you abandon the paradigm of scarcity that has dominated your life for so long. You must believe that you deserve it. You must affirm with conviction, I am worthy of receiving all the blessings the universe has for me. Divine timing is not just a moment to receive, but also a moment to position yourself correctly. It's time to leave behind the old limiting beliefs that kept you trapped in a life of struggle and sacrifice. It's time to embrace a new mindset, the mindset of abundance, prosperity, divine worthiness. This is the decisive moment, the turning point in your story. Everything you've gone through until now was just the preface, the true chapter of your life. The one filled with victories, achievements, and accomplishments is beginning now. The time for waiting is over. The time to receive has come. You no longer need to justify your blessings. You no longer need to ask yourself, why me? The answer is simple, because you were chosen. Because you remained faithful to your purpose even when everything seemed lost. Because you never gave up, even when the path seemed impossible. Chosen one, at this exact moment, a door opens before you. It's not just an ordinary door. It's a divine portal, a passage to a dimension of infinite possibilities that has always been destined for you. This is the opportunity you prayed for, cried for, kept faith for, even when everything seemed impossible. The universe is placing before you a unique opportunity, specifically shaped for your purpose, perfectly aligned with your gifts and talents. This isn't an ordinary opportunity. It's a divine manifestation, a convergence of celestial energies that have created the perfect moment for you to take the next step toward your grand destiny. But understand this, divine opportunities require divine action. It's not enough to recognize that the door is open. You need to walk through it with faith, determination, and an unwavering confidence that your time has come. The time for hesitation is over. The time for doubts is finished. Now is the moment to act, to take that decisive step that will separate your past of limitations from your future of unlimited abundance. Think of all the times you almost gave up. Remember those moments of darkness when it seemed the universe had forgotten you. Those moments weren't in vain. Every tear, every sleepless night, every desperate prayer, all of this was preparing you for this specific moment, for this opportunity that now presents itself before you. The opportunity before you isn't the result of chance. It's the result of divine alignment, of perfect synchronicity that was meticulously orchestrated in the heavens. Every person you need to meet, every resource you need to access, every door that needs to open, everything is being provided at this exact moment. Can you feel it? That sensation that something magnificent is about to happen. That butterfly feeling in your stomach, that inexplicable emotion, that inner certainty that your life is about to completely change. This isn't just excitement. It's your spirit recognizing that you're on the threshold of the manifestation you've always desired. The universe is shouting to you, seize this opportunity. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't allow the voices of the past to convince you that you don't deserve it. Don't look back questioning if you're worthy. You are the chosen one, and this opportunity has your name written in golden letters. Visualize for a moment. What will you do when abundance begins to flow into your life? How will you feel when financial doors open supernaturally? What will be your reaction when people who never believed in you witness your elevation to a new level of success and fulfillment? This isn't an exercise in imagination. It's a glimpse of what's about to become your new reality. The opportunity before you isn't just for your personal satisfaction. It transcends your individual desires and connects to a greater purpose. You were chosen not just to prosper, but to be a channel of blessings for many others. Your elevation isn't the end of the journey. It's just the beginning of a divine mission that will impact countless lives. But remember, divine opportunities don't always present themselves in the way we expect. Sometimes they come disguised as challenges. Sometimes they require you to leave your comfort zone. Sometimes they ask you to abandon old patterns and embrace a new way of thinking, acting, being. Be alert and receptive, for the manifestation may come from where you least expect. The time for doubt is over. The time for asking, "Do I deserve this?" is finished. The time for comparing yourself to others has come to an end. This opportunity is yours by divine right. It was prepared especially for you, calibrated for your exact moment, perfectly aligned with your unique purpose. Seizing this opportunity also means being willing to receive. Many of us were conditioned to give, to serve, to sacrifice, but we have difficulty receiving, accepting that we also deserve abundance, prosperity, success. The moment now is to open your hands and your heart to receive everything the universe is eager to give you. Don't be deceived into thinking this opportunity will wait forever. Divine timing has its own flow, its own urgency. The door that's open today may not be tomorrow. The perfect synchronicity that presents itself now may reconfigure. The moment is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Readiness is already within you, even if you don't fully recognize it yet. This opportunity isn't just about making more money. Although financial prosperity is part of it, it isn't just about achieving success, although recognition is coming. It's about becoming who you were always destined to be. It's about stepping into your greatness, embracing your power, living your purpose with courage and determination. Chosen one. As you hear these words, a silent revolution is occurring in your life. It's not something your eyes can immediately see, but your spirit already recognizes it. The turning point is happening now. Right now, at this precise moment, the forces of the universe are reorganizing to completely favor you. This isn't a promise for a distant future. It isn't a vague hope for someday. It's a reality that's materializing at this exact moment, as you breathe, as your heart beats, as your mind absorbs these words. The turning point isn't coming. It has already arrived and is unfolding in real time in your life. Think of a celestial puzzle, where each piece represents an aspect of the abundance you so desire. For years, these pieces seemed scattered, disconnected, out of your reach. But now, in a divine and synchronistic movement, all these pieces are converging, fitting together perfectly to form the image of the life you've always dreamed of. You've spent so much time waiting for this moment. There were days when you almost lost hope, moments when silent tears fell as you wondered if you would ever see the manifestation of your prayers. Those days are over. Those doubts no longer have a place in your life. The turning point you've waited for is no longer on the horizon. It's here, touching every aspect of your existence. At this exact moment, contracts are being signed with your name. People who will open doors for you are being directed to your path. Financial resources are being released to meet your needs and fulfill your dreams. Opportunities that seemed impossible are being created specifically for you. All of this is happening now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. The turning point isn't just in external circumstances. It begins within you. Are you feeling that change in the atmosphere? That sensation of lightness, as if a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. That mental clarity that replaces the confusion that previously dominated your thoughts. That inexplicable peace that now fills your heart, even when nothing around you seems to have changed yet. This is the internal manifestation of the turning point that's happening. The universe doesn't operate according to the laws of human logic. While we think linearly, step by step, the universe works in multiple dimensions simultaneously. It doesn't need to solve one problem at a time. It reorganizes all variables at once, creating a harmonious and complete solution. That's why the turning point in your life won't be gradual. It will be sudden, powerful, and comprehensive. Visualize for a moment that debt that seemed impossible to pay being completely settled. That health problem that tormented you being miraculously resolved. That relationship that needed healing being restored to a deeper level than you ever imagined. That professional door that seemed locked being flung open before you. This isn't a fanciful visualization. It's a glimpse of what's already in motion in the spiritual realm. The turning point happening now doesn't discriminate against any area of your life. It's not just about finances, although financial abundance is coming. It's not just about health, although vitality is being restored. It's not just about relationships, although deep and meaningful connections are being established. It's a complete turning point, a total transformation that touches every aspect of your existence. Many around you may not understand what's happening. They may look at you and still see the same circumstances as before. They may question your faith, doubt your affirmations, ridicule your certainty that something extraordinary is happening. Don't be shaken by these voices. They see only the surface, only what has already manifested in the physical plane. You, however, feel the truth in your spirit. The turning point is happening now, and soon it will be impossible to deny. There is transcendental power in recognizing and affirming the turning point that's already in motion. When you declare with conviction, the turning point is happening now, you aren't just expressing hope. You're co-creating with the universe, accelerating the physical manifestation of what has already been established in the spiritual realm. Your affirmation is the catalyst that transforms the invisible into the visible. This turning point isn't the result of chance or luck. It's the fruit of your unwavering faith, your persistent prayers, your refusal to give up even when everything seemed lost. It's the divine response to your cry, the fulfillment of promises that were whispered to your heart in the darkest moments of your journey. The turning point happening now isn't just for your personal satisfaction. You were chosen not only to receive blessings, but to become a blessing to many. Your story of transformation, from scarcity to abundance, from despair to hope, from limitation to freedom. This story will inspire countless people who are still walking through the darkness you've already crossed. There is a divine pattern for supernatural turning points. They often come after the darkest night. It's when you've reached the limit of your resistance, when you've come to the end of your strength, when you thought you couldn't endure one more day. It's precisely at that moment that the most powerful turning point begins to manifest. If you've been feeling at the limit, know that it's not the end. It's the prelude to your most extraordinary turning point. The turning point happening now requires just one thing from you: receptivity. Be open to receive. Allow yourself to believe that you deserve everything that's coming your way. Abandon the old narratives of "I'm not worthy" or "this is too good to be true." The truth is that you were chosen for this turning point precisely because you are worthy, because you persevered, because you kept your faith alive even in the most challenging circumstances. Chosen one, the time has come to talk about the transformative power that's within you, your unwavering faith. This isn't ordinary faith. It isn't a vague hope. It's a powerful force capable of moving mountains, tearing down walls, and breaking through all the limits that until today have kept you trapped in a reality smaller than you deserve. Unwavering faith isn't born in moments of comfort. It's forged in the fire of trials, tempered in the waters of tears, and polished in the winds of adversity. Each challenge you faced, each obstacle that seemed insurmountable, each door that closed, all of this didn't come to destroy you, but to strengthen your faith until it became an unstoppable force within you. The limits that today surround your life, whether financial, emotional, relational, or spiritual, aren't permanent. They exist only as long as you allow them to exist. Your unwavering faith is the key that unlocks the doors of the self-imposed prison, the hammer that breaks the chains of limitation, the light that dissipates the shadows of doubt and fear. Visualize for a moment the limits that have restricted your life. That financial barrier that prevents your prosperity, that emotional wall that blocks your relationships, that invisible ceiling that holds back your professional growth. Now see your faith as a luminous, pulsating force, growing inside you until it overflows, reaching each of these limits and completely disintegrating them. Unwavering faith isn't passive. It demands action. It's not enough to say, "I believe," while remaining seated waiting for the universe to do all the work. True faith is active, courageous, willing to take the next step even when the path isn't completely illuminated. It's walking on water when everyone around you says you'll sink. The greatest miracles in history happened through ordinary people who developed extraordinary faith. People who refused to accept the limitations the world tried to impose. People who looked at the impossible and declared, "This will happen in my life." You are one of those people. The same power that worked miracles throughout history is available to you now. Your unwavering faith is the direct connection to the divine power that moves the universe. When you align your faith with your purpose, you aren't just expressing a desire. You're activating cosmic forces that begin to reorganize reality to manifest what you've declared. It's not magic. It's the operation of spiritual laws that were established long before the beginning of time. The enemy of unwavering faith is doubt. That insidious voice that whispers, "What if it doesn't work out? What if you're wrong? What if you don't deserve it?" These voices don't come from your spirit. They're echoes of past limitations, painful experiences, negative words that were planted in your heart. The time has come to silence these voices and amplify the roar of your faith. Unwavering faith isn't shaken by contrary circumstances. When the winds of adversity blow, when evidence seems to contradict your declarations, when everything around you seems to shout that you're wrong, it's in these moments that the true nature of your faith is revealed. It's easy to believe when everything is going well. Unwavering faith remains firm, especially when everything seems lost. Breaking limits with unwavering faith means abandoning the territory of comfort. It means taking steps toward the unknown, trusting that the path will open before you. It means declaring, "I will build a life of abundance," even when your bank account shows scarcity. It means affirming, "I will experience total healing, even when symptoms persist." It means proclaiming, "I will live a deep and true love, even when loneliness seems to be your only companion." Your unwavering faith is like a seed, small at first, but containing all the potential to become a magnificent tree. Just as the seed needs to be planted in dark soil to grow, your faith often needs to be planted in the soils of adversity to reveal its true power. Don't fear the darkness. It's there that your faith will put down deeper roots. The limits you face today are just illusions, mental constructs that lost their power the moment you decided to no longer recognize them. Your unwavering faith is the spiritual bulldozer that removes these barriers, opening paths where before there were only walls. The bigger the barrier, the more glorious will be the demonstration of your faith's power when it is completely destroyed. Unwavering faith isn't based only on what you want to receive, it's founded on what you've already received. Look back and recognize the miracles that have already happened in your life, the times when you thought you couldn't make it, but you did. The doors that seemed forever closed but opened at the perfect moment. The provisions that arrived when you thought there was no more hope. These weren't accidents, they were manifestations of your faith in action. Breaking limits requires persistence. Your unwavering faith must be accompanied by a determination that refuses to give up, even when results aren't immediate. Some barriers fall at the first blow, others require a constant effort, a persistent hammering, a continuous declaration of truth until they finally crumble. Don't give up on the fifth blow when the wall will fall on the sixth. The moment to activate your unwavering faith is now. Don't wait for perfect circumstances. Don't wait until you feel completely prepared. Don't wait until all doubts have disappeared. True faith acts in the midst of the storm, declares victory while the battle is still being fought, gives thanks for the answer even before seeing it manifested in the physical plane. Your unwavering faith is a beacon that illuminates not only your path, but also the path of those around you. When you break your own limits through faith, you inspire others to do the same. Your journey of transformation becomes a living testimony, tangible proof that limits are only temporary for those who have the courage to challenge them with faith. Chosen one, the time has come to talk about what your heart so desires: total abundance. This isn't an abstract concept or a distant promise. It's a divine reality that's materializing in your life at this exact moment. The universe wasn't designed for scarcity, but for fullness, for overflow, for abundant manifestation in all areas of your existence. The abundance that's coming to you isn't one-dimensional. It's not just about money, although financial prosperity is included. It's a multi-dimensional flood that will touch every aspect of your life. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your inner peace, your spiritual connection, your purpose. Nothing will be left out of this divine overflow. For a long time, you've lived under the paradigm of scarcity. You were conditioned to think small, to expect less, to be content with crumbs when a banquet was always reserved for you. This conditioning didn't come from the universe. It came from imposed limitations, from mistaken beliefs, from painful experiences that distorted your perception of the abundance that was always your divine right. Now the floodgates of heaven are opening. The abundance that was always yours by divine right is being released in a powerful, irresistible, transformative flow. It's like a dam that finally breaks its barriers, allowing the water held back for so long to flow freely, with force, with purpose, reaching and transforming everything it touches in its path. The manifestation of this abundance begins with a shift in your consciousness. You need to definitively abandon the scarcity mindset and embrace, without reservations, the abundance mindset. This means recognizing that the universe is infinitely abundant, that there's no limit to what can be manifested in your life, that prosperity isn't a zero-sum game where someone needs to lose for you to win. Visualize for a moment your life completely immersed in abundance. See yourself waking up every day with total financial security, with radiant health, surrounded by deep and meaningful relationships, filled with a sense of purpose and meaning, intimately connected with the divine source of all provision. This isn't just a visualization, it's a glimpse of the reality that's already moving toward you. The total abundance that's manifesting now isn't limited to what you can see, touch, or count. There's an invisible dimension to this abundance that's transforming your energy, your vibration, your spiritual frequency. You're being tuned to the frequency of prosperity, and everything around you will begin to resonate with that same vibration. People, opportunities, resources, everything will be attracted to you like iron to a powerful magnet. The universe operates through immutable laws, and one of these laws is the law of attraction. What you emanate, you attract. What you declare with conviction, you manifest. What you visualize with unwavering faith, you materialize. Your energy doesn't lie. It communicates to the universe exactly what you expect to receive. That's why now, more than ever, you must watch your thoughts, your words, your expectations. Say goodbye forever to statements of scarcity like, "I can't. That's too expensive for me. People like me never achieve this." These words are chains that bind your abundance, floodgates that block the flow of prosperity trying to reach you. Replace them with powerful declarations. I deserve abundance. Prosperity flows to me easily. I am aligned with the infinite wealth of the universe. The abundance coming to you will surprise even the most optimistic around you. It will be of such magnitude that no one will be able to attribute it to coincidences or good luck. It will be clearly supernatural, clearly divine, a living testimony to the power of faith, persistence, connection with the infinite. And when this happens, many will come to you asking, "How was this possible?" And you will answer, My faith made it possible. Don't allow human logic to limit your expectation of abundance. The universe doesn't operate according to the limited laws of earthly mathematics or conventional economics. It works through divine mathematics, where 1 + 1 can result in 1,000, where multiplication happens without following predictable formulas, where provision appears from unexpected sources and in ways that defy any rational explanation. Total abundance is manifesting not just for your personal satisfaction, but because you have a greater purpose to fulfill. You were chosen to be a channel of blessings, a distributor of prosperity, a living example that scarcity is not the final destiny of anyone who chooses to believe in something greater. Your abundance will touch countless lives, inspire multiple journeys, light beacons of hope in the most unlikely places. When abundance begins to visibly manifest in your life, and this is already happening, you'll face an important test, the test of wise administration. Abundance isn't just a gift to be enjoyed, but a responsibility to be honored. It's receiving with gratitude, sharing with generosity, and investing with wisdom. It's recognizing that you aren't the owner of abundance, but its administrator. I want you to understand something profound. Abundance isn't just having a lot. It's having more than enough to share. It's experiencing the supreme joy of being a channel of blessings. It's feeling the incomparable satisfaction of seeing prosperity flow through you, not just to you. It's recognizing that you were blessed to bless, elevated to elevate, enriched to enrich. There is a divine rhythm in the manifestation of abundance. Some blessings will come like lightning, sudden, impactful, transformative in an instant. Others will come like gentle rain, constant, nourishing, building solid foundations over time. Don't compare your abundance journey with anyone else's. Your divine timing is unique, personalized for your specific purpose. The total abundance that's manifesting now in your life will heal old wounds you didn't even know you still carried. Wounds of rejection, abandonment, exclusion, of not being enough. Prosperity has a healing power that transcends the material. It restores your self-image, reaffirms your worth, reconnects you with your innate power. You weren't designed to survive. You were created to thrive. When the complete manifestation of abundance hits your life, something that's already in motion, you'll look back and understand that every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt had a divine purpose. They weren't the end of the story. They were just the prelude to this great moment of overflow that's now materializing before your eyes. Chosen one, we've reached the culminating point of this divine journey. This isn't just another chapter, it's the decisive moment, the transformative instant, the turning point that will forever separate what you were from what you're destined to become. The entire universe is holding its breath, the angels are in position, and all creation awaits in expectation for what's about to happen in your life. This decisive moment isn't just a change of circumstances, it's a complete metamorphosis of your being. Just as the caterpillar doesn't just change appearance, but completely transforms into a new creature when becoming a butterfly, you aren't just improving your life. You're emerging as a new creation with new capabilities, new purpose, new identity. For years, you've been in a spiritual cocoon, a place of apparent confinement that was actually a divine laboratory where your transformation was being meticulously orchestrated. The limitations you felt, the walls that seemed to imprison you, the darkness that sometimes seemed unbearable, all of this was part of the transformative process that now reaches its glorious climax. The decisive moment you're experiencing now was prophesied long before you were born. It was written in the stars, encoded in your spiritual DNA, whispered in the divine promises that were planted in your heart. It's no coincidence that you're living this now. It's an appointment with destiny, a divine commitment that's finally being fulfilled at the perfect time. Every defeat you suffered, every rejection you experienced, every door that closed, All these seemingly negative moments were actually directing you to this decisive moment. They weren't obstacles. They were divine redirections, pushing you to the exact path that would lead to this extraordinary transformation now unfolding in your life. The transformation you're experiencing now is multidimensional. It's not just your external reality that's changing, it's your consciousness, your perception, your energetic vibration. You're being elevated to a completely new level of existence, where the limitations that previously seemed so real and insurmountable are revealed as the illusions they always were. Visualize for a moment the transformed version of yourself that's emerging at this instant. See the brightness in your eyes, the confidence in your posture, the serene peace in your countenance. Feel the unwavering certainty that now permeates each of your cells. Experience the crystalline clarity that replaces the confusion of before. This isn't an exercise in imagination, it's a glimpse of what's already happening in real time. Your decisive moment of transformation comes accompanied by a new level of spiritual authority. You're no longer asking the universe to meet your needs. You're declaring with power and conviction what must manifest in your reality. Your word now carries a cosmic weight that reorganizes circumstances, aligns opportunities, and materializes blessings at a speed that would previously seem impossible. Even if you still can't see all the physical evidence, trust what your spirit already recognizes. The transformation is complete. In the spiritual realm, which is the realm of cause, while the physical is merely the realm of effects, you already are the transformed, abundant, powerful, and fulfilled person you're destined to be. The physical plane is just updating to reflect what's already real in the spiritual plane. Your decisive moment of transformation brings with it a sacred responsibility. You aren't being transformed just for your own benefit, but to become an agent of transformation in the lives of countless others who still walk in the darkness you've already passed through. Your story of metamorphosis will become a beacon of hope, a living testimony that no situation is so desperate that it can't be completely transformed. In true transformation, no return is possible. Just as the butterfly cannot go back to being a caterpillar, you cannot regress to what you were before. This decisive moment is engraving in your spiritual DNA a new identity, a new purpose, a new reality that is irreversible. The doors of the past are permanently closing, so you can walk with firm steps toward the glorious future that's unfolding before you. The transformation you're experiencing now isn't gradual, it's quantum. It's not a slow and incremental evolution, but a sudden leap to a completely new level of existence. It's like instantly passing from darkness to light, from scarcity to abundance, from despair to hope. Quantum physics teaches us that matter can change state instantaneously. And that's exactly what's happening in your life at this precise moment. Everyone around you will soon witness the visible effects of this transformation. People who doubted you will be amazed by the change. Those who mocked your faith will be confronted with undeniable evidence of the transformative power operating in your life. Doors that were firmly closed before will spontaneously open before you. Opportunities that seemed reserved only for the privileged will now come after you. The decisive moment you're living now is creating waves in the fabric of reality that will extend far beyond your own life. Your spiritual genetic code is being rewritten, and this new information will be transmitted to future generations. You're establishing a new pattern of possibilities, breaking ancestral limitations, opening paths that will benefit not just you, but everyone who comes after you. Don't fear the magnitude of this transformation. It's natural to feel momentarily disoriented when the cocoon finally breaks and the wings emerge. It's understandable to experience a brief vertigo when you're suddenly elevated to heights never before experienced. Trust the process. Allow yourself to be fully embraced by this transformative wave. knowing you're in perfect safety in the hands of the Creator who orchestrated this metamorphosis. Chosen one, we've reached the end of this transformative journey, but in reality, we're just at the beginning of your new life. Everything I've shared with you today isn't just words. They're divine keys that unlock doors to a reality of abundance that has always been yours by celestial right. You were chosen for this moment, for this message, for this transformation that's already in full motion. Divine timing has come to your life. The opportunity is before you. The turning point is already happening. Your unwavering faith is breaking through all limits. Total abundance is manifesting. And your decisive moment of transformation is occurring right now as you absorb these words of power. You're no longer bound to your past. You're no longer limited by circumstances. You're no longer defined by your previous struggles. A page has been turned, a new chapter has begun, and the script of your life is being rewritten with the golden ink of prosperity and divine purpose. As you move forward, remember that your transformation isn't just for you. It's a testimony to the world. Your story of turning point will inspire others who still walk in the darkness you've passed through. Your abundance will be a channel of blessings for many. Your testimony will light flames of hope in unexpected places. This message reached you because you were ready to receive it. It wasn't coincidence. It was a divine appointment set since the foundation of the universe. And now, equipped with these truths, you move toward a future where nothing will be impossible for you. Before we part ways, I'd like to ask 3 simple things. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving divine messages that will nourish your transformation. Leave your like so this prosperity energy reaches more chosen people. And comment below with the word time to declare that you recognize divine timing has come to your life. Chosen one, you've been chosen, prepared, and now you're being launched into a new dimension of infinite possibilities. The seed of greatness that was always within you now fully blooms. Your journey of total abundance is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.